For the last 2 weeks, maybe even 3, I have been asked time and time again, Jay, when are you going to finally discuss what console players are having to go through right now? And at first it was so obvious and everybody had really talked about it, so I decided against it. But after it's been this long and no one has done anything about it to at least stop or help it at all, I've decided to take a new approach rather than just stating the obvious, but stating how it's been this long and we still have had no help. So you guys have asked, and today we finally have something that has been bothering the console community for quite some time. A lot in today's video regarding some drama, also regarding some new additions. It even looks like there might be a new thing to get permanently added to the battle royale scene for Apex. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, congratulations to the Horizon Heirloom giveaway winner. You got 24 hours to come reach out, or else I'm going to pick a new winner and give it to someone else. You guys know there were many ways to enter into this, but the 4 finalists that made it to the end were on screen right now, and believe it or not, iLoot Games was one of those. I thought it was funny, but congratulations to Kevin Bobo for winning. So yeah, reach out to me. But first, I want to mention, you guys know we are obviously moving into a brand new house, and it's been a lot of money to put down at one time, the most I think I've ever put down at one time ever in my life. And these things would not be possible if it wasn't for amazing sponsors like Enlisted. Enlisted's a new first-person type of shooter that uniquely couples PvP with PvE combat. You can take command of a squad of customizable AI soldiers and fight in massive battles with hundreds of targets led by other players. And they offer multiple campaigns to play through, featuring their own unique weapons, vehicles, and equipment from the outskirts of Moscow in 1941 to the heart of Berlin in 1945. I love history, so I really like this stuff. You can play for free on PC, Xbox Series S, X, or PS5, or even the previous console generations. And what's cool is it has a really small time to kill since it's more realistic, so even if you suck like me, you can actually get kills. And it's even got unique soldier classes, which you're probably familiar with since Apex has different abilities anyways. I personally love how crisp the graphics are. Everything is super sharp and it's really easy to see in this game. So come play Enlisted right now for free on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using the link down below, and get a free bonus pack as well when you register an account using that link. It comes with multiple weapons, soldiers, and a premium account. So to just show you how big of a topic this is not even scratching the surface of how many comments I have been receiving over the last couple of weeks, and even DMs as well. Like this one saying, Jay, why is no one talking about console and PC being together in mixtape? I've been getting into PC lobbies on my Switch somehow. It's more noticeable in mixtape, but sometimes 99% of the lobby are all PC players. Like WTF, this is when I'm solo queuing, by the way. The PC players are getting into console lobbies in the mixtape. It's not just a bug, not an exploit, but just randomly happens when there's nothing we can do about it. I'm on PC and I'm getting into console lobbies. At least 1 out of every 4 mixtape games there is a console lobby. Hey, I'm a PC player and I keep getting put into console lobbies in control randomly. No clue how I end up there. It just randomly happens. For the PC joining console players, I have actually played on console lobbies while I'm on PC. I did nothing besides changing the legends in the main menu. And then someone also pointed out this was in fact not an exploit that PC players are doing in order to get into console lobbies, but the game is actually doing it on its own for some reason. It's happened to me several times already, and I think it happens if the game can't find enough PC players when I'm joining the match. I am the only one on the team, and as soon as the match starts, 2 console players appear out of nowhere. So for weeks and weeks and weeks, there has been this issue within the game where console players are being put into PC lobbies, or vice versa. PC players are being put into console lobbies. At first, I wondered if this was, some kind of an exploit where PC players were just trying to get in and just, rack up their stats, because maybe you get a guy who's playing on the Nintendo Switch and doesn't really, or isn't able to really compete with the highest level, of course, because he's on like 20 FPS. But then we found out that over time, it's actually not that at all. And the reason I didn't talk about it is because most everybody had basically discussed it. We all knew that this existed, but the outrage now is the fact that it's been existing for weeks and weeks, and no comment has been made by Respawn like anywhere about it. But then again, they haven't made any comment as well about the rank system, or maybe even updates or changes that they're going to make to the system in the future. And on one hand, there actually has been some positivity behind this, of people saying that they actually enjoy it because it makes them a better player, which is a good way to look at it. But for some people, especially those that are on the old gen consoles that aren't really getting that good of frames or graphics at all, and they can't hardly see their game anyways, and especially on the Nintendo Switch, I can really see the frustration, and I totally get it. But to be fair, a lot of the PC players don't really enjoy it either, and for whatever reason, they can't control it. So this is where I also wanted to talk, is not just the outrage that hasn't been spoken about, or Respawn hasn't made a statement about it, But also, why is this happening? Is it a mere accident, or is like at DIJRPR correct about this? Where is Respawn kind of slowly thinking about trickling all these players together despite being console and despite being PC? If the match can't find enough players, is it just going to start resulting into meshing them together? To be honest with you, I totally understood this mechanism back in the day and why it existed, but as consoles are getting better, and honestly, console's not even that much worse than PC if you actually have the next gen update, if it would finally come out, Respawn, then it's really not that bad at all. A lot of people that are actually on PC are struggling to get 120 themselves anyways, so it's not like it's that much different. Of course, all the big streamers and such have a little bit better of a PC, but I'm saying that if you get 120 FPS for a lot of these console players on the next gen, there's really no point at that point just to go ahead and mesh these lobbies together and adjust the aim assist values on console down to PC values, because as they progress, they're getting a lot more similar anyways. Now, on top of that, I personally would love to see console actually get a little bit more of graphics setting like adjustments here. Like PC, you can actually just destroy your graphics and make it look horrible if you want to for the sake of frames, and I don't understand why you can't do that for console. It's very fixed and stuck on one specific thing. Nonetheless, I'm interested to see if you guys think that Respawn is purposely doing this for maybe a future implementation, or do you think this is just simply a bug? Now, speaking of future implementations, you guys are going to be interested in seeing this one. Thank you to Lord for tagging me in this over on Twitter. This is a little interesting, and it's not looking like it's just like a limited time mode like we're used to getting. Now, normally when you see these pictures, they're actually talking about a brand new limited time mode that is coming. But a lot of times, especially lately, they're more so of how do I say that? Like, it's, be honest with you, it's kind of they're boring LTMs. They're really not that fun. But it's more so of an idea that it seems like Respawn is testing for future battle royale changes to the main stage of the game. This seems to be exactly that. I don't even know if this is a limited time mode at all. It just seems like a new change to battle royale that might be coming. Personally, I like it. Let me know what you guys think. This is called Kill Code, A Thief's Bane, where you can use your tracker in every duos and trios match. A node tracker responds in your survival slot as soon as the match begins. You can use this to navigate to the designated area on the map. You can also then upload it into the zone, so once you step into the designated area, a code to hack Hammond servers will begin to upload to help Crypto and the Legends uncover the details of nefarious plots. Then after that, you will receive a prize. So when your upload is complete, you'll receive a free loot tick and some compute nodes, one per match, to spend in the lobby's reward shop on skins, banners, and frames, and much more. So I actually really like this idea, and obviously this seems like a more permanent implementation into the game. So not only is it going to be a way to upload stuff and get some gold armor, gold loot, whatever, or maybe just get some better loot in general, it's also going to be nice because you're going to be able to possibly spend this money or whatever it is that you earn in the item shop as well. So interested to see what you guys think about that change as well. Lastly, just as we wrap the video up, want to mention this. His Watson had also retweeted, coming from Burno, that Apex is on top. This is a new graph that has been posted about percentage of post within on Twitter, I'm assuming, of negative sentiment. So Apex Legends is in the lead with the most negative sentiment posts by 31%, and then League of Legends, Warzone, Skyrim, all that stuff is, you know, shortly after. And I'm not surprised with how bad the rank system has been. It seems very obvious that Apex would be #1. So it seems like Apex is the most complained about game right now in existence. Interested to see if you guys agree. Also, want to remind you guys to check out the sponsor of today's video down in the description below, which is Enlisted. The game is honestly super fun, and if you watch the video while I was talking about it, you'll see some gameplay clips in there that really make it feel like that old traditional game that like you grew up wanting to play, but now it's like a lot more modern as far as like the tech behind it, the graphics. It's really good, so check it out down below. Like the video if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related. And until the next time, folks, I will see you all later, Gators.